One of the questions we get a lot is whether having an LLC or having a US company will make you liable for paying taxes. Or simply, is it no tax if you have a US LLC in like X state? Guys, there's a lot of misinformation about this topic. I realize that even the US lawyers don't know this one clearly. I'm here to explain it simply and hopefully clear your doubts. Additionally, disclaimer, even me myself also don't have any expertise on this, and I'm not an IRS representative or a tax advisor. However, I work with multiple CPAs and help thousands of non-US people to file their taxes. So the very first thing that I want to touch down is no tax myth. People are coming and asking me, Delaware is tax-free state, right? Or if I open a Wyoming company, there's no taxes, right? Or is that correct? Please understand that there's a difference between the state taxes and federal income tax. I believe this no tax comes from when people read about not paying the state taxes in the common states. That is the main reason that these states are recommended to the people. But I think this is why there's a confusion about this. The state taxes, when you don't live or reside in these states, is true. You don't pay it. However, it has absolutely nothing to do with the federal income taxes, which is due to the federal government, aka the IRS. So as long as you have a US source income, you having a US LLC and a business bank account, conducting businesses with the US makes you liable for filing taxes. But watch it until the end. Filing may not be necessarily meaning paying. When you have a single member LLC, income of the company is pretty much going to be your own income directly. When you file your taxes, you'd be filing for the income that the business makes for you. And since this income of the business is actually your income, there's a way to get around it if you're in a treaty country. My personal opinion on this is some sort of like a loophole, which I'm not sure how long it's going to exist for. What happens is when your company is in a tax treaty country, and you do not have any physical US operations like having an office or having like US employees, you can file a form that's called 5472. 5472 is a form that makes it necessary for anyone who owns 25% plus and more of the US business to show the transactions between the individual and the business. So actually, you'd only need to keep track of two numbers, which are the contributions, the amount of money that you put into the business, and the distributions, the amount of money that you took out of the business. So yes, that's correct. When you have a single member LLC, if you don't have physical presence in the US, and if your country is a treaty country, by filing 5472 form, you would say, hey IRS, I'm a taxpayer in my home country, and these are my contributions, and these are my distributions. And you don't pay any taxes from your income. I know even people who make seven figures been doing this for the last few years. Since, again, like in my opinion, it's some sort of like a loophole in the tax code. You also can take advantage of it if you want to. Well, here's my old video where I mentioned about the other taxes, such as franchise tax, state taxes, sales tax. And if you do choose to pay taxes, how can you lower them? Please take a look at that one by clicking here.